Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog, another exciting vlog. As you can tell from the title of this video, we are expecting baby number 2. Yay! And we are so excited, and I am so excited that I finally get to share the news with my YouTube already comments had started coming in on congratulations. I hope we see the baby shower. I don't know, gender reveal, but I've actually not thought that far yet. For now, I just wanted to break like the news to you. Not that it's a big deal, but it's a big deal in my life. And I thought, because I do share some of my life elements in my YouTube videos or in my channel, I also let you guys in on what has been happening for the past few months in my life, and I am so excited. And in case you're new here, my name is Tashtimo. Welcome to my channel. I mainly do vlogs on lifestyle, motherhood, and family most of the time. So if you're interested in that kind of content, welcome. Feel free to subscribe and also to watch my previous vlog so that you can catch up with me. So I recently took a break from posting. What people didn't know, it's because those few months were, maybe I was in my first trimester and I was in the pits, guys. I was in the pits, but we're gonna talk about that later. So for now, I just want to share with you guys how it has been and how we got to where we are today. In case you see me looking at my phone, it's because I wrote down some few pointers, because I don't want to just blab things here. I wanted to have like pointers down so that I can speak or I can talk to you guys and tell you guys things in order. And also, guys, just a warning, if you are in that phase of pregnancy, I'm gonna be talking about pregnancy, so if you don't feel comfortable about being here, you are free to just move along. Or if you are comfortable with such kind of content, then you're free to just watch here. I wouldn't want to bring any sort of triggers to anyone. I don't mean to do that, because I know pregnancy is a sensitive topic, especially for mothers or women who are trying in their period of trying or have gone through a loss somehow. So I do understand that, and it would be completely fine if you just pass by this vlog. But if you feel you can be able to share in my joy without being triggered, feel free to watch this vlog. So the first thing, and if you hear me catching my breath, it's because it's getting a bit hard for me to speak consecutively without losing breath or having to catch my breath. So please do bear with me. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. I actually wrote down most of the things that I know people would ask, because I want to think I will cover everything so that we don't have questions in the comment section. But if you feel that I won't have touched through everything, feel free to ask your questions in the comment. Anything you might feel you want to know, or things that I can actually say, or any question that you might have about the journey, the pregnancy, feel free to ask. And if I can be able to answer, I'll make sure I do answer, maybe in the next vlog or even in the comment section. So first thing I wrote down is, when did we decide? This is not our first baby. In case you're new here, I have a daughter who is my firstborn. She is 4.7 4.7ish, 4.7 years old. She's turning 5 next year. That's what I'm saying. She's 4 she is my first baby. This is my second baby, which we got 4 years after conceived. Okay, she's gonna be born 5 years after my first born. So yeah, this is not my first pregnancy, although I did not share my first pregnancy with you guys on this channel, so I'm gonna be sharing my second one here with you guys. But yeah, this is not the first time I am pregnant. This is my second pregnancy. So we decided about getting, I knew I was ready this year. This is 2023, in case you're watching this in the future. This is 2023. I knew I was ready to conceive, and yes, I knew I was ready for conception this year. So that's when we decided to get off the family planning that we were using, and it was non-hormonal for me. So I didn't have a problem with the family planning, so we decided to get off the family planning this year because we were ready. We both were, let me not say I, because it takes two to tango. We were ready as parents to bring in our second child as the Lord wills. And so this year is when we got off our family planning, and yeah, here we are right now. I also wrote some questions that I normally see people ask is, how long did it take to get pregnant? So for me, immediately after we got off the family planning, I think it took around 4 to 5 months. And remember, my family planning was non-hormonal, so it didn't really interfere with my hormones, with the hormones of my body, because from what I know, I'm not a gynecologist or anything, but the hormonal family planning sometimes tend to interfere with the hormones of the body, but mine was non-hormonal. So when we got off of it, took around 5 months before I found out I was pregnant with my second baby. And I want to talk about those 5 months. I want to talk about those 5 months because the moment you put it in your mind that you're ready to conceive and get pregnant, I think something just changes in your body. Your mind changes, because I don't know, this is something you're excited about, and for me it was not any different. I was so excited the moment we got off family planning. I was also advised to go for folic acid so that I can prepare my body to know that something wants to happen. Okay, so yeah, but I want to talk about those 5 months because even in those 5 months I did feel some sort of disappointment. And this is not comparing myself with, you know, those people who have waited, because there are people who have waited for long. But even those 5 months, your worry is valid because it's also trying. Imagine, it's also trying, and every month you're waiting, but then your periods come, and then you know you're not pregnant, and that might not, people might not see it as you're going through something, but you are. I don't know who I'm talking to because that's how I felt. I felt some sort of every month I would feel some sort of disappointment, because every other month I was excited, especially if you're using apps. There's an app that I normally use, it's called Flow. It helps you track your periods, and it can also sort of tell you the days when you're most fertile or highly to get pregnant. So every month I was waiting for a different result, and it didn't. So the funniest thing is, okay, before I get to how I found out, is I felt that I needed to say, no matter the period that you're waiting in, you're in waiting of conception or conceiving a baby, it is valid. Whatever pain, let me not, it's also some sort of pain or emotions that you feel, they are valid. Let no one tell you otherwise. Whether it's 1 month or 10 years, it's valid. We all have our different journeys, and I just felt like I should say that. Yeah. So how I found out I was pregnant, because I found out before my husband. The funniest thing is I don't puke, guys. The way you see in the movies, no. That does not happen to me. It didn't happen with my first pregnancy. I didn't puke in my first pregnancy. I just had a lot of headaches, and even in this second pregnancy, I just headaches. I had a lot of severe headaches and morning, not sickness, sleep. Ah, my goodness, I used to sleep anywhere, anyhow, no. So and I would feel a bit nauseated, lightheaded sometimes. So that's how I didn't even think to look at my floor. I hadn't checked it, and so one day, when it was, so the day that I decided to go and take a pregnancy test, I remember it was on a Sunday morning. So we normally used to go to church pretty early in the morning. So on this particular day, I was awake. Like, I woke up, my mind is awake, my eyes are open, but I can't get my body out of the bed. Out of my bed. I even, like, slung out one leg out of the bed so that I can see if I can get out, but I couldn't. I mean, I felt so tired. It was in the morning and I felt so tired to do anything, even to wake up. So I remember waking up my husband and telling him, you know what, you just wake up, get ready, go to church. I'll wake up and prepare Michelle so that you can go with her. I think I'm gonna remain behind. I'm not feeling too well, and I don't like it when I go to church and I don't give 100%. So anyway, I felt so tired and lightheaded, like I could fall any minute. So my husband woke up, got ready. I gathered the energy in me, woke up, prepared Michelle, and then I came back to bed. I didn't even hear them leave the house. I didn't. So I think I slept for like an extra 2 hours, guys. On a Sunday. Okay, I don't know if that means a lot to people, but we go to church. So Sunday means ministry day and service day and fellowship day in church. So to me, I felt weird, being in bed on a Sunday and I should be in church. So slept for like an extra 2 hours. That's when it hit me like, yeah, wait, you don't normally puke, or that's how pregnancy is portrayed, especially in a lot of movies. And so I decided to wake up, took a shower, prepared myself, and then I headed out. By now I was feeling a bit better. Remember, in the morning hours is when you're normally feeling you have those symptoms, but maybe as the day progresses you feel a bit much better. So that's how it was even for me. I got up and went to church, but this time around I didn't go direct to church. I decided to pass by a chemist. I've never done, even in my first pregnancy, I didn't do a pregnancy test before by myself. The pregnancy kits that you buy. My first pregnancy, I found out I was pregnant by going to a clinic and getting my blood tested, because I was not even sure. The first pregnancy, we were sure we wanted to have a baby, but we were not ready at that particular moment where we conceived. So even when I was going to the hospital, I didn't think I was pregnant, and that's why I told the doctor, please draw some of my blood and do some tests. I was sure I was not pregnant. Do some tests. I don't know what is happening to me. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't vomit, I drive. If you know what I mean, I diarrhea a lot. That's how I find out most of the time that I am pregnant. I was also diarrheaing. Okay, yeah. So this time round, I go and I buy a pregnancy kit, and I didn't even wait to come back home. I went direct to the toilets in the church washrooms, and that's where I did my tests. And it did not take, oh my god, within a fraction of a second, those two lines were there. Those two lines were there, and I was so happy, guys. I remember that moment like it was yesterday. I was so happy and excited, and wow, that was just the best news I could have received that day. And you know, I had this idea of surprising my husband and with a box, I don't know written what. That same day. So I remember I got into church. The church was seated, people were seated down. So walked up to where we used to sit with my husband. And I remember taking out my notebook and then placing that pregnancy thingy there in the middle, and then I gave my husband there and then in church the notebook, and I told him, open and see. Did my husband he didn't get what I was trying to say. That was even more funny, guys. That was even more funny because I'm like, it's looking at me, it's like, what does this mean? I'm like, you can't be serious. You don't know what it means. It's like, I don't know what this is. What does this mean? Oh my god, I laughed. We both did, because he does not know what I'm telling him. I can't believe he does not know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so later after the service is where I told him, yo, that means the baby's, we're pregnant with our second child. And of course he was happy and all that, and we laughed about the fact that he did not get what I was trying to tell him in the morning. But yeah, that's how we found out we were pregnant. And a few weeks later we scheduled for a test, of course for a scan, because you need to know that your baby is fine, how the baby is doing, how far along, because sometimes we are not so sure how far along you are in the pregnancy journey. So we went and we found out how many weeks we were. We were told the baby was fine. I just had some small bit of an issue, but that's fine right now. So yeah, and here we are right now. So the other thing is, how far along are we? We are in our second trimester right now. Yeah, that's how far along we are. Currently in the second trimester, moving along pretty well. I thank God for this far that He has allowed us to come. We are growing very, very well. Yeah, I was saying, my daughter interrupted me for a minute, but that's fine. We are in the second trimester. Moving along so well. My belly has grown. Now it's really showing. Before I could meet with people and you can see they're like, is she really? Is she not? But yeah, I am. I actually am. What else is there to say? We are still not sure about the gender, but we have a scan coming up, which I believe by then we are gonna be so sure, we're gonna know the gender of the baby. So we are still there. We are still there. So yeah, that's what has been happening to me. For those who missed my uploads a few months ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 months that I didn't upload. I was going through the most that I didn't feel like doing anything. Actually, I remember I even requested for some time from work. Instead of clocking in at 6 a.m. I used to log in at 8 because I couldn't sleep well at night. So in the morning is when at least I could, you know, find some bit of a sleep. So yeah, that first trimester I was really going through it. I had headaches almost all the time, and feeling nauseated. Anyway, the one time that I did vomit is when we were in the car and we were going somewhere, and I felt really bad, and I did some bit of puking, but I don't normally, that doesn't happen to me, and it's something that I am so grateful for, because with headaches you can rest, you can drink water, you can, you know, but with vomit there's nothing you can do. You just have to like puke everything out. And other than perfumes affected me, so people in my, I had to tell my close circle so that whenever we meet, especially someone like my sister, she normally wears a strong cologne, but like now if she knew we were meeting, she wouldn't do like a cologne. Even my lotion was too strong for me in my first trimester. My Nivea for men was too strong. I was doing Arimis. So yeah, we were going through it, but right now we have settled in this journey, the pregnancy. I'm fine. I can take in some few sprays, not those ones of the silly. Those ones, even when I'm not pregnant, they affect me. So imagine when I am, not those ones of the silly. But we are settling in quite well. There's nothing I'm not eating apart from bread. For some reason I can't eat bread. I feel like it smells like a gazette. I can't eat bread. But for my first months, my cravings were chips and chicken. I ordered a lot, guys. I ordered a lot of chips and chicken from Chicken Inn. It's bad. It was bad. It was really bad. I spent quite a lot on chips and chicken from Chicken Inn. Githeri has been a constant. I eat githeri a lot, guys, a lot. 2 days githeri, 2 days even right now. Yesterday I ate githeri. So still my cravings, those ones, and samosas. Also eating a lot of samosas, but yeah, that has been it. I hope I have done justice to those minutes. I don't know how many they are. I'll know when I'm editing. So thank you. I thought I would let you guys know, because from now on I've honestly not done anything concerning the baby, and I told myself I need to do things right now when I have like some energy, because the third trimester normally drives me and it tires me, and I don't want to run around looking for things when I'm in my third trimester. So before the end of this trimester, I'm gonna, start shopping for the baby and looking for stuff for the baby. Although I have stuffs for my previous baby, I have like my Moses, I'm gonna show you guys in other vlogs, but things like my Moses basket is still intact. My baby stroller, we actually didn't use that too. With my first pregnancy, I was so scared of getting out of the house with my baby, so we didn't really use it a lot. It actually looks like it's new. I'm gonna show you guys. We have a baby cot, but I don't want to use that one. I want to get a new one, replace it, sell that one and replace it with a new one. And I also found out that I didn't give away all of my newborn clothes. I thought I did, but when I was going through the baby stuff that I had kept some, I'm gonna show you guys in another vlog. Now get ready for baby vlogs. They're gonna be coming. I found out I also have some newborns, so I don't think I'm gonna be going to look for a lot. But yeah, I don't think there's anything I've left that I wanted to say or to tell you guys in this vlog. If you feel there's something that I haven't mentioned, please feel free to ask. Also, congratulate me, guys. I am carrying a whole human being. I would really appreciate your congratulations message. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would love to move along with me in this motherhood journey 2.0, feel free to. But I feel like it's the fact, because you guys didn't even, I don't know if I was vlogging when I was pregnant with my first child. So this is gonna be fun. I already feel like it's gonna be fun, like fun. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep updating you guys. Of course, I'm gonna be doing my normal vlogs, but also updating you guys on, I just wanted to get it out of the way, so that when you see me going or walking like a duck or catching my breath in between the vlogs or sitting down when I'm maybe doing some cleaning, you know it's because I have a baby growing inside my tummy. Thank you so much for your time. I hope I've not gone beyond 30 or 35 minutes. I just hope so. But anyway, I am excited, and I was excited to shoot this video, and I hope I have done it justice. So yeah, maybe I can show you guys. Yep, there we are. We are in our second, I look in our second trimester. Let me push you guys back a bit. Yeah, there we are. We are loving it. We are loving it. Aya, let's close this vlog. Let's close it. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I can't wait to see how this bundle of joy changes our lives. And also I want to pray for every mom out there, for every waiting womb out there, that do not give up. God of Sarah is still the God of today, and he is able to do things exceedingly abundantly above what we can think or imagine. That's what his word says. So just hold on to God, hold on to faith, hold on to his word, because the word of God says that the Lord exalts his word above his name. So he's bound to do whatever his word has said or is spoken or is saying concerning our lives. So for those people who are in this journey together, I pray for a healthy pregnancy for me and for you as well, and may we live to see our babies. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I will see you on my next vlog. Remember to be kind always. Bye.